All right, tonight I want to challenge one of the biggest lies we have been told about money. The lies that money comes first before we can actually do anything or start a business or be able to kickstart our idea. That is what we have been told, but that is not completely true. Because money first is first what? The invisible before it becomes visible. Money is first as an idea in someone's mind. Someone has to first imagine it, build it, believe it before it can actually what translates to the physical currency that we can hold or touch. And that is what we're about to review today. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome once again to today, day 6 of how to raise money for that your business and ideas. In case you are joining us newly, my name is Michael Abanye. I'm really excited to have you here tonight. Now, it is a general norm that many a times we have this mindset that money first before starting any business or idea. And the question many will ask is, I have thought about it. I have reasoned it. I have worked so hard, but I'm not still seeing the money. Now, my question is this. If that is the issue, you need to stay around and give me a couple of your minutes because we're about to reveal exactly where that money is. This next slide will actually solve that puzzle. Now, before we go to today's episode, let's go look at what are we looking at today? The wealth you cannot see. The wealth you cannot see. Many a times people are looking for this money, but the money has always been with us. I know you are saying, what is this man saying? Now stay with me because you're about to learn something that will shock you. Now look at this. Now find the money you are not seeing. How can you find it? Money is not the only asset that can fund an idea. This is interesting. Money is not the only asset that can fund an idea. Now, let me quickly share this with you. Now, let's audit this together. Now, can you just sit down first and let's take this audit together? Can you write down clearly what can you do well? What problems have you solved before? What tools or assets can you access? Who already trusts your work? What knowledge do I have that can save people time, money, and stress? And what do people come to me for? Once you are able to audit these things we have listed out, these 6 things we have listed out, then you will be able to see where the money is. Because most of the time, many of us have something we can do very well. For some people, they have the ability to be able to solve problems. Maybe it can be in the area of let's say, for example, teaching. For some, it can be a technical skill. There are so many things that so many of us actually have the capacity to solve. And in those things, that is where the money is. Money is just first imagined in your head. Because many a time people ask, where is money? I'm looking for this money to start. I've done everything. This is where you can begin to locate your money. I'm excited to have you here tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome on board. Now let's really go down to today's teaching. Now look at this. Now we have clearly stated out. Do your audits. What can I do well? What problem have I solved before? What has people come to me for to solve for them? What knowledge do I have to solve problems for people, either as a way of saving them stress, money, and energy? Once you are able to itemize this thing, you can see your money there, because money is just an idea. And look at the second one: skills, relationships, knowledge, reputation, and experience can all become capital. Wow, this is interesting. Now, this is the reason why I say sometimes when people are looking for money, the money is not far. The money you are looking for is within. If only you can just do these 6 audits we have mentioned, you will see clearly that your money is in it. Every business you have seen, every idea that you have ever imagined, first starts as an imagination. Someone must first what? Imagine it, believe it, build it before becoming realistic. So the money you are looking for is in you. Come on, type in the comment section. The money I'm looking for is in me. Once you are able to audit these 6 things we have listed out, you will see that the money you are looking for is within you. I'm excited already to have this live session with you tonight, because today we are looking at a very interesting topic that says the wealth we cannot see. Many look, but not everyone can actually see. And seeing starts from the mind. Once you can see it inside, it becomes easy to what? Achieve it on the outside. This is very important. I'm excited already about this. Now look at what the second thing. Now the second thing many of us will be asking is, okay, Michael, now I understand this thing, but the issue is, how come I'm not still able to what? Create a product or services. People are not buying my product and services that I'm actually what? Packaging. That is a good question. Now let's get to this slide. This slide will answer that question. Now look at this. Because many a times we need to understand, package your value before you ask for money. Wow. Look at it. People rarely fund ideas, they fund value, solutions, and execution. Now, one of the mysteries about life is this. Most of the time, I've come to realize that when we are selling our ideas to people, because it is our idea, it's a brilliant idea. But for the person that is trying to invest in you, to him is looking more than beyond your brilliant idea. Is looking for how this thing can actually work, solve problems, and generate money for him or her. This is very important, because this may just be the challenge that many of us are having. How do we package our product and service and this idea to be able to what? Attract this money. I'm excited already. Now look at this. Now one of the things you must realize is this. Now look at it. Now let's go look at this. Then how do you package that idea of yours? It all starts from what? What problem are you trying to solve? It must be clearly written. What problem am I trying to solve? Now for the case of a caterer. Let's take, for example, a caterer. Now, we all know that a caterer, the problem they are trying to solve is hunger problem. It's hunger. Now, once you have that understanding, it becomes easy for you to be able to package your product and service. Now, that is the first step. Now, look at the second step. Now, look at it. The second thing now you will ask yourself is, who am I called to serve? Who are the people that have the financial capacity to be able to afford my product and my service? This is very important. Who can afford my meals? Am I rightly located within the right target market I'm actually aiming for? Look at it. Number one is what? What problem? Hunger. That is established. Now, number two is, who are your target markets? You must clearly understand this thing. Now, the third thing you begin to ask yourself now is this: okay, how do I serve them? What are the solutions I'm bringing on board? Yeah, the solution is what? Serving them food. Is it healthy food? Is it food just for you to eat and be full? Or is it a healthy meal? Because there's a difference. We have healthy meals and we have meals that you will eat and you'll be comfortable. They may not be healthy. Now, what solution are you bringing? Many a time people will say, I sell healthy foods, healthy drinks. So you must clearly know the kind of solution you are trying to package for that target audience that you have identified. This is very important. Then the next thing you will not ask again is, what are the proof? Has someone tested this food before and the person has confirmed that this food of mine, we are using the illustration of catering, don't get me wrong. Now look at, has someone tested this food and confirmed that indeed my food is delicious? That is important, and also is healthy. Then you must have proof. These are four steps now. Number one is what? Problem. Number two is what? Audience, which is target market. Now number three is what? The solution. Healthy food. Now number five, what? Proof. Customers must what? Rectify and verify that indeed your product and service is good for them. This is very important. Then the last thing you must do as you begin to package your product and services, you must what? Be able to properly what? Make your request known to make your offer known to people that are interested in what? Helping you as regarding finance or financing you. Before the request must be known to your investors or the people willing to what? Invest in you, you must first what? Get these four things right. This is very important because many a times I see a lot of people sometimes trying to say, I have this idea, I have this beautiful business, and you package it, but question, you've not been able to put all these things we have talked about together, because it is all those things that will give you a clear positioning. Look at the four things we said again. Number one is what? Identify the problem. We have this illustration, caterer. You know the person is there to solve hunger problem. Number two is what? Your target market. Then number three is what? The solution you are offering in your catering service. For example, healthy food. Simple. Then number four is what? Do you have people that actually bought from you that they can actually certify and say this food is good and is healthy meal? This is very critical. Then the last thing is you also have to be able to make your request known, because people only buy what they see that indeed has value first to the customer, solving a major need, and also as a result can translate to what? Profitability. This is very important because most of the time the money we are looking for has always been with us. But we need to know how to position ourselves to be able to see the money. I hope you are seeing the money now. If you are getting value in today's live session, please type value. I want to be sure you are getting value. I'm excited already about this. In case you are joining us newly, here we are a community of helping entrepreneurs, professionals to what? Create and improve their value in the marketplace. Build what? Sustainable wealth. That is what we're all about. If that sounds like the community you would love to join, do us a favor. Hit the subscribe button so that you can get to hear the latest weekly update as we begin to what? Unfold our weekly episode. Now let's get down to today's episode. And look at this. I'm excited already. If you are excited about it, this type, you are getting value. I want to be sure we are getting value. Now look at the second one. The clearer the problem you solve, the easier it becomes to attract support and opportunities. Once those four things we have listed out is clear, money becomes easy to attract. It becomes easy to attract it. This is very important because many times I've seen a lot of people saying, where is the money? If all these things are properly scrutinized and you are able to audit and answer these questions, money becomes easy for you to locate. I'm really excited about it. Now, the last thing we are looking at today is what? The area where people will say, okay, now I've been able to audit myself. I know where the money is. Now I'm able to package my product and my services. The next question is, how do you now leverage what you have before thinking of borrowing? Many a times I've seen a lot of business people saying, I want to start business. The first thing they think of is, where do I get money to borrow? I would say that is the wrong approach. Because the truth is you can actually leverage what you have first. Make sure what there is consistency flow of cash flow before you can think of what? Debt or equity or any form of debt. Because the first thing I see a lot of people doing, especially those new in the business, is to first go into borrowing first before starting as an error. Because the truth is, the money is within you. You just need to see the money. And it all starts from your mind. Money is first in your head, imagined. You first what? Believe it. And you what? Build it before it becomes the material physical currency you can feel or touch. That's the truth. So when people are asking, where is money? Tell yourself, money is within you. Come on, type in the comment section. My money is within me. I'm excited already. Now look at the third one. How do I leverage what I have? Michael, you have said it. Oh, now I've been able to audit myself. Now I've now learned how to package my product and sell in a way that it will become appealing and attractive to what? Either investors or people that are trying to raise finance for me. Question: how can you leverage what you have? Because sometimes you don't need to go the depth way. You can actually leverage with what you have because you have everything you have to start within you. Now look at the next slide. This next slide will shock you. I'm excited already about this. Now look at it. Leverage before you borrow. I'm really excited about this. Now, assets can often achieve what ownership cannot. And let me break this down. Now, for example, someone is saying, I want to start let's say, for example, a video coverage, or let's say a photography job, business. Now, I want to start a photography business. The next thing you will think of, okay, I need 5 million or I need 10 million, depending on the scale you want to start it. Now, for our global audience, 5 million is simply regarded as $5,000. Then 10 million is equivalent to $10,000. Now, many other people say, I want to start a photography business. Now, you now begin to itemize. I need shop, or as the case may be, I need office, I need cameras, I need good editing platforms, software to buy, I need marketing tools, I need distribution tools, I need the staff and all the human resource. Now, do you know that you can actually start that photography business of yours from the leveraging on the already existing assets you have? Now, look at this. I want to start a photography business. Can I look, if I have a job, now I don't have the equipment and I have a job, the first thing you do is to first get the deals, get the jobs first. Then the second thing is leverage what you have by simply looking for people that already have studio. Okay, can I rent your camera for a day? Can I rent your staff or your human resource for that day? Can I rent your editing, whatever the platform or the editing apps that the person is using to edit his video or his photography for that day? These are avenues you can actually leverage on. This is very important. Many times people jump into, now I need money, I need to raise 10 million. Sometimes I say no. Sometimes what you need first is not money. Because money is first an idea. That's why I said at the beginning that money is first an idea in your mind. Now you build it first in your mind. Then you believe it and it becomes the equivalent reality in your hand. Something you can feel and touch. Because starting and saying I need money first has killed a lot of people. I know about it because I've been there. I've been privileged to pass through it by the grace of God. All you need first is not money. All you need first is an idea that you can solve real life problems that people are willing to exchange their hard-earned money for. And also believe in that idea and work it out. And a part of the working out is what we are sharing today. So when you want to start any business or any idea you have, question, can you sit down and look within you? Who are the people that have the equipment or that have the assets I need that I can what actually leverage on? As cash flow begins to come in, you can actually begin to what upgrade yourself. Then the office can come, then the equipment can come. But at the beginning, money is first an idea. Believed in the idea, you work it out before it becomes a reality. Because every big businesses you know today start first as an idea before it becomes a reality. This is very important. I'm excited about this. If you are getting value in today's live session, do well to hit the subscribe button in case you have not done so, and share this to as many people. Because many a time people are complaining this economy is tough. That is the truth. And that is the gospel truth. But the fact is, more tougher is our attitude. Come on, tell me in the comment section. More tougher is our attitude. Because the truth is, someone said that attitude is more important than facts. And don't forget, I always say this. I'm an advocate for it. If it is going to be, it is up to you. That's the truth. If it is going to be, it's up to us. We don't have any reason not to succeed. As long as we are able to locate what we can do legitimately and work it out. This is very important. I'm excited already about that. Look at this. I'm excited about this already. And look at this. Smart entrepreneurs what use existing assets, partnership and resources before taking on debt. I love this. Now let me quickly share something with you. Now, by the grace of God, this studio, this podcast we started a couple of months ago, me and my team members. Now we started by first we're getting the lowest equipment we can get. Sometimes we may even have to even borrow. But by the grace of God, today we are upgrading. I hope you can see the improvement. Yes, we have to first source from people, leverage on people's equipment before we can actually start. Does that mean we cannot afford it at the beginning? We can, but we understand the place of starting small. Because any money you did not have the wisdom to what make and start, you won't have the wisdom to manage and grow. That is very important. Let me say this again. Any money you did not work for, to be able to first produce it first in your head so that you can actually grow it, you won't have the wisdom to manage and grow the money. And that is the reason why you see so many people have been given millions to start, but they could not put through. This is the reason. Because everything must start first, little. Am I saying everybody business must start little? No. If you have the capacity and the knowledge to start big and you have the finances, why not? But if you don't have the money, because in this series we are looking at how to raise money. These things have stopped a lot of people. And the truth is this: we need people to start businesses. Because as we know, the World Bank report simply says over close to 85% of small, medium enterprises are the major employers of labor in the world. So we need more employers. We need more entrepreneurs. This is very important. So if you cannot begin to see that money is first seen in your mind before it becomes a reality in your hand. Come on, tell me in the comment section. Money is first an idea in my mind before it becomes the reality to hold or to touch. I'm excited about this. If you are getting value in today's live session, do us a favor. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, because we can assure you you will get latest weekly updates, topics like this that will help you to grow, improve your value in the marketplace, and actually will help you to build sustainable wealth. That's what this community is all about. Do well to share this information to as many people as possible. And look at this. One thing I want you to take home today is this: where is the money? The money is simply what's within you. Because learn to see what wealth within before you see money out there. You must first see the money within before it becomes your reality. So when next you are asking yourself, where is the money? Just understand that money is first an idea in your head, in your mind, before it becomes a reality in your hand. I'm excited to have you today. Thank you very much for today. We have dealt with a very important topic, the wealth you cannot see. Now, I believe you can see that the money is within you. If you have gotten value from today's episode, don't forget to do us a favor, share this to as many people as possible. And do well if you've not subscribed to subscribe so that we can learn and grow together. Never forget, no one lives long enough to make all the mistakes. We learn from those ahead. Tomorrow is the last day. You're going to have an explosive topic that will actually tie everything we have been saying together. You want to see the money? See you tomorrow. God bless you. Tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. West African time. See you there.